Welcome back to Amanda Plays Games. We're in Fallout 4. And we let Mel, is his name, out of jail. We said, sure, come on out of jail so we can do Bobby No-Nose's quest. So that way eventually Hancock can be our friend, companion. There are a few quests that we have in Good Neighbor, though, so we're going to go ahead and take care of them. Let's see. The Big Dig is one of them. Silver Shroud is another that kind of encapsulates Diamond City, or Good Neighbor. I couldn't remember where we were. Remember if the Silver Shroud and Captain Cosmos are in the same place. Clear out Good Neighbor. Okay. Get the Silver Shroud. Ah, no, it's not. This is a Creation Club DLC thing. Alright, so, first things first. Oh, we probably don't need, like, that super Tesla cannon. I'll just use 10mm. Oh. What was that? We're hidden, so we're gonna go ahead and go in here. Clear out this warehouse. Oops. There we go.
Got it.
I've always struggled. I don't know if McCready liked that or didn't like that. Goodness gracious. He's difficult to please. Sorry, I had to move my... Oh, it went up. Okay, he did like it. Oh. Oh, because I'm wearing the... chest plate or whatever? McCready likes it when I steal. When I'm holding still, I go
Shit! Where'd that come from?
silent mode.
What? Ah!
Alright.
Getting rained on over here.
Getting rained on.
Think you know the score, huh?
It is a little annoying that it goes in and out.
Oh, I'll find you.
Will you?
What the?
Ugh.
I'm feeling eyes on my back.
Playtime's over.
Safety off. I think you have company.
Whatever you dish out, I do you double.
Okay. Go ahead. Gotcha.
You messed with the wrong crew.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Okay. It is a
Opening
little
fire.
bit annoying that it comes in and out, but that's okay. We'll just ignore it, I think.
Get
Oh. Kind of a sad sound. Dandy boy apples. A tarberry. Hey Mac, you good? Is that everybody? I can't see a darn thing. Just steal stuff now. There's a toaster in the fridge. Silly, that's not where you put toasters. Oh, I don't need that actually. Whoops, well, I didn't mean to kick it, but I guess I did that. Oh, we're done. Leaded shadowed leather right arm. Let's see. I thought it would do something. I guess, whoops, what I've got is the chameleon one, right? Okay. And we're done. Cleared one. Almost missed this, Oh, I probably don't need the IV bag. Almost missed this medical first aid kit. Silly me. Nobody worry about anything, okay? Now I think if we want to get more experience points with McCready, we need to wait a hot second before doing the same thing over again. So we can go to the memory den. And do the thing here. For the main quest. The memory den. Remembering memories. That should be the little jingle.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
What a flirt.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Hi, again. Where are we going? Oh, following Nick. I know that there is another, like a magazine or something down
Dr.
here.
Amari?
Yes, I take it this isn't a social call.
Hold on, I'm just raiding your stuff. I don't need dirty water. There we go.
Excellent.
Rob Cove Fun. Is this the last one? Is that what we said? Pull out my list. Rob Cove Fun. Yep, that's the last one. So now we have all Robco funds. Includes Grognak the Barbarian holotape game. Intriguing. I'm interested.
Oh man, I love comics.
Yeah, you can,
Were you going to say something or not?
Oh, one moment, please. purified water. Glue. I'm just getting stuff from you real quick. Okay, I can't talk to McCready. Alright.
Were you going to say something or not?
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Omari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Oh, honey, we already did the corpse desecrating.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who could make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Omari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Oh yeah, right here. It's a little chunk of brain. Here you go.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Maybe.
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Okay, it's Nick.
Nick's an
compatible?
older model synth. Is he still compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Omari. Let's do it.
I'm a little worried about you.
You really think this'll work, Nick?
No idea. But we got a missing kid on the line. That's worth the risk.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
So... should ask first if Nick is
Nick
okay.
gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done.
Hopefully.
That doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Any idea of what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
Okay,
All
sure.
right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
You got it, Doc.
See you on the other side.
Thanks, McCready. So, thankfully, I already know my way around this part. I'll tell you, the first time... Hi, McCready.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host.
The first time that I did
Mnemonic
this,
activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're
I
going
was
to
so
load you into
confused
the
what I was
strongest
supposed to do.
memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Okay. Yeah, the first time I was so confused about what I was supposed to do, but now I can get us through this hopefully pretty quickly. In my mind, having replayed like the first half of this game multiple times, this is the most tedious part of the entire game. I don't know if other people agree with that. I'm gonna assume that this pure white light is a loading screen. And it's just
you
taking
hear
a
me?
very long time. There you go.
Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Some nice synapses here.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
And that makes it official, folks. The final vote count.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying
Remember,
to sleep!
you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg.
No,
This
then I'd
may
be
prove
sitting here.
disorienting at first.
At this moment, we are all citizens of the new California Republic. I'm sure that's gonna take some...
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
I wouldn't know.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this.
Oh, goodness.
You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
Nope, let's keep going.
There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
Okay.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
Okay.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a
Mary.
daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
Well, not
I never
anything.
worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe.
Well, don't swing it
I
around.
promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Ooh, I almost ran right off the way here. Let's see. There it is. Alright. So we got a tough guy.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I'm gonna assume he's shooting.
Another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Okay. So his wife and his daughter, or his gal and his daughter, I don't know if they were ever married, they died, which is sad. Baby killers are not fun people.
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere.
Okay.
Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
Okay.
Mind if...
There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
Sit down.
I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe. Eat yourself.
Oh, they got a little confused.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you.
Oh, we'll pay you.
You'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job is done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer.
Okay, let's go.
Try this next one.
At least she's firing up these synapses a little faster.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you...
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
decided to meet.
The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time.
His eyeballs are twitching.
They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. The first synths weren't all that impressive. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything.
Look at these robot toes.
They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine. So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
She looks like she's at a lemonade stand.
You've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
Pay me better.
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Oh. 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 Wow.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Poor synth.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Oh, that's me.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I never liked to. But it was better this way. Better than taking his kid and leaving him alive. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if she somehow got thawed out.
Well, that was a mistake.
At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If she could take me out, they won't be able to hide from her for long. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
Vault computers are still working.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders.
They're all waking up.
Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
Okay. Are you gonna... Okay.
This is the one.
Very slowly making their way towards me. I'm banging on the glass.
Is it almost? Everything's going to be fine.
Okay? Come here.
No.
Come here, baby.
No. I've got him!
Let the boy go.
Oh no, he's gonna shoot him.
Once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
But only for
What's the hold
me.
up?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on, come on, come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Oh, I think I can. Can I talk? Can I look at Nate again? No.
Manual override Manual
Oh, it
override
restarts it.
initiated.
Okay.
Cryogenic
We don't need to do
stasis
that.
Suspended.
Is that your son?
Wasn't
This
my
appears to
idea
be a
to
very
settle down
recent
with the
memory.
kid in the middle of Diamond City.
Good news, I think.
I thought it was a terrible idea, actually.
Tesla.
But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were.
The medical journals.
Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of
Oh,
liking
there you
it.
are.
A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works.
Up, 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 up.
I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end.
Jeez,
Another
my
loose
computer
end
is freaking
tied
out.
up.
I don't think you're supposed to explore.
You know, the newspaper. Oh boy. Piper has really done it this time. I mean, I'm not saying
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it.
I can't
A reminder
go
of
through
what my
it.
life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back.
Note to
I knew
self.
it was just temporary.
Don't re-click on
It'd be
things.
back to normal business before too long.
Okay, now what?
Mayor, he's gonna be really mad this time.
Oh man.
Probably shouldn't have even,
Kellogg.
Oh, hello.
It's okay. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did.
Hello.
But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple.
This is, I think, the only
Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost
companion that
any
I've never
real
gotten.
human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's
Oh, no, I
Dr.
can't.
Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding
Shush.
somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Hold on, sorry, I need to... It won't let me turn off the... Okay. It won't let me turn off the radio, so I have to kind of do this so it doesn't... No, why won't it stop? Radio. Maybe this one? Okay. Okay, there we go.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly
Eliminate.
classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Sounds like, okay, yeah, whatever. Oh. Oh, okay. Thought he did it without him.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
I have to add the...
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Okay, let's... I don't know if this will turn... There we go. I don't know how high we had it up. If we don't like it, we'll change it. Where do I gotta go? This I forgot. Nope.
Public occurrences?
No, don't make me redo this. The TV. There we go. I was like, how do I get out again? Oof. Could have been annoying. Hello?
Drum roll, please.
Slow
Unless you're
movements,
suddenly into
okay?
collecting junk.
I don't know
Might
what
wanna
kind of
skip
side
this.
effects the procedure might have had.
What are you talking
No
about,
one's
McCree?
ever done this before. How do you feel?
Side effects?
Am I okay? Are you seeing anything bad?
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look for. As I said before, this is uncharted territory.
Nice.
But your neural and physiological readings have returned to normal. From a medical standpoint, you're fine. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
Virgil.
That scientist, Kellogg, was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there.
I've
Not
been there.
even if they were desperate.
I've been there for fun.
We need to find Virgil. Then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
I've got like 6.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Okay, thanks. Good, Mac? Let's go. Where did McCready go?
Oh, enjoying yourself in Good Neighbor? It's a heck of a town, ain't it?
I think that unless I'm willing to kill her, the only way to get the thing that I want, her outfit. Oh no, the only way to do it is to kill her. Well, I don't necessarily want to kill her. You good, Nick?
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right.
Oh no.
I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Maybe.
You want to try for round 2, huh? Let's go.
What? What are you talking about?
Nick is like, what are you talking? What? Why do you want to fight me?
You feeling all right, Nick?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Amari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
Yeah, go ahead and go back to Diamond City.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
Alright. Now let's go
We
and
should
clear
head
out.
over to the Nakano residence when we can. Find out what...
Trust me, Nick. When it's your turn, we'll do all kinds of quests with you. Right now, it's McCready's turn. We're almost to the point, I think when you hit 75%,
So, Crocker went amateur butcher on poor Earl.
What?
Moments like this,
Oh.
I'm glad I'm not made of meat.
I was like, what are you talking about? But it was the doctor.
Brotherhood of Steel.
Brotherhood of
Stay
Steel
out of
is.
good neighbor.
I'm not buying that. We come in peace. More.
We have to wait until we're hidden. Maybe I can't do it. There's another one. Where's the other one? In here somewhere? This is the big dig. There are 3 warehouses here. Okay, we're hidden. You know, it's kind of funny to me that we're given this quest in Good Neighbor, right? And we have to break in.
Hey, I never got a...
Oh, honey, not now. Not now. Oh, Valentine disliked it. We'll talk in a minute.
What the...
Your boys are dead. We can have this conversation. Oh, look, they were holding hands. That's so sad. We can have a lovely conversation once, once we've murdered everybody in here.
Enjoy your coffee.
Okay.
Time for you to take the fall.
Oh, man. We didn't get the bloody mess perk, did we? It's just the regular amount of disgusting viscera.
You messed with the wrong crew.
No? Gold-plated flip lighter.
Still got some fight left in ya?
Lots. I've hardly done anything, and you guys haven't hit me yet. I think this is the bathroom. That's definitely a poo bucket. My question is, what do they need the plunger for? It's not hooked up to any plumbing. Oh, there's another floor. Some Med-X.
Trash 'em.
Turpentine. If you want to take care of that, McCready, I'd appreciate it.
And spit on your corpse.
Gonna what? And do what?
Damn.
There.
I was just starting to have fun.
Now we're done. Ooh, I need that nuclear material in there. Alright, McCready. Let's go upstairs and loot the dead, and then we can have a heartfelt conversation, okay? Take this man's melon. Feather duster. Intriguing. Don't really need anything there. Toy truck. Tape. Okay, where's McCready? McCready? There you go. Oh, he's sitting.
Hey.
Need something? Hey, I never got a chance to properly thank you for helping me take out Winlock and Barnes.
You're welcome.
We're friends. No thanks necessary.
Well, I wanted to say it anyway. You stuck your neck out for me. I don't forget I mean, things like that.
What's up with the cursing?
Stopping yourself from cursing again? Why do you keep doing that?
Yeah, I figured you'd ask me about this sooner or later. It's not about you, it's about a promise I made. When I left the Capital Wasteland, I didn't just leave little Lamplight behind. I left my family behind. Had a beautiful wife named Lucy. And a son we named Duncan. He's the one I made my promise to. The promise to clean up my act and to be a better person. I guess that sounds pretty stupid coming from a guy who shoots people for a living.
You must have had a good reason to leave them behind.
That's what I keep telling myself. My son, he's sick. I don't know what's wrong with him. One day he's playing out in the fields behind our farm. The next he took a fever and these blue boils popped up all over his body.
Gross.
Last I saw, he was almost too weak to walk. I didn't dare ask him to come with me. Honestly, I don't know how much longer he's going to last.
Oh no.
Maybe you should find a doctor.
Every doctor I've talked to is worthless. They never even heard of the disease. I don't need them. I need someone like you.
Someone like
You've already
me.
done so much for me. I feel horrible asking for more. But if you're willing to risk it,
For the
I
biscuit?
might have a way we could save him.
Of course I'll help. Count me in.
I was hoping you'd say that. A few months before we met, I bumped into a guy named Sinclair who claimed his buddy caught some kind of disease. I thought he was wasting my time until he said his partner broke out in blue boils. They dug up information about a cure at a place called MedTech Research. They even managed to grab the building's lockdown security codes.
Oh man.
Unfortunately, Sinclair's buddy died before they were able to break into the facility. I mean, there's no way that's a coincidence, right? MedTech has to be the place.
Can you trust this Sinclair guy?
To be honest, I don't know him from Adam. But he brought up the blue boils and the sickness his partner suffered from. There's no way that's a coincidence. Or a trap. Wouldn't make any sense. If Sinclair says MedTech Research is the place, that's where we need to go. Otherwise, I've got nothing else.
Okay.
Don't give up hope. If there's a cure, we'll find it.
Thanks, partner. I'll put MedTech Research on your map. When you're ready, just take us out there. I have all the codes we need to get through their security. What you're doing No one's ever cared that much about me before, even if it takes me the rest of my life. I'll repay this debt to you. I swear it.
Nice. Okay. So now we're on the next part of... So just in case anybody wants to know, or doesn't know, because I learned this the hard way. You can get... When there's a companion with a companion quest, like McCready, or Kate, or Nick, or Paladin Dance, you can get all the way up to like 99.99% like affinity with them. But if you don't complete their quest, you will never hit 100%. So usually what I do is I like when people have companion quests like that, I'll wander around with them and do this and do that and hem and haw.
In case you're wondering, the Diamond City radio signal comes in loud and clear here in Good Neighbor. And then Travis? Man, he got good.
Nice.
Smell that? That's freedom.
Now, I seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time.
I
but
can't
a
remember what I
flying
was
ship?
saying. Oh, I usually like to get as close, like all the way up to 99.9% like affinity with my companions that have companion quests.
Nice.
Because usually when you're doing their quest,
What's the holdup? Wait a minute.
Is okay. Just hold on to your
it
like all I'm good.
gets you up to 100%.
Jesus.
Face breaking time!
Yeah, if you get like all the way up to almost full affinity with them, then whatever their quest is will bump you up to 100. Pretty much without fail.
You're messing with the best.
Oh, thanks, McCready. Oh, that's a guy's eyeball. I thought it was a turnip. Hey, no shooting. So we'll travel around with McCready a little bit more, and then we'll go ahead and go do his medtech quest. And it'll get us up where we need to go.
Gotta kick up my feet after I knock you off.
Okay, you do that. Power relay coil. It's just some guy in here, all by his lonesome, hanging out in a dilapidated room. I guess his buddies were here. They came down.
Score, huh?
Sure. There we go. I think that's it. Yep. Return to Whitechapel Charlie. Cooking pot, antique globe, a stim pack. Coffee tin. That is what I'm thinking it is, right? Let's see, aid. Or is it trash? It might be trash. It might not have anything in it. Yeah, it's just trash. Okay. I thought it had stuff in it for me to make coffee. Does the espresso one? Is that the one I'm looking for? Mr. DFG, HI. No. Donut mix is a real thing. Go ahead and stim up. I think that's it. Now we can go... Oh, what was that? Now we can go to Whitechapel Charlie. Ready, Mac? Just do another quick sweep. Make sure we got everything. Well, we didn't get as much done in this episode as I thought we would.
What, I look like a bartender?
No.
Trouble someplace else.
Mostly because we ended up doing the memory den thing. I wasn't really planning on that. So we didn't get around to the big dig. And I think we're pretty much ending this episode. So we'll turn this quest into Whitechapel Charlie.
Downstairs. Don't bother the other patrons.
I know. Oh my god, they tell me every single time.
Lady, I need to be a lot more high or
Charlie.
a lot more...
I've heard some exterminator cleaned out the rats in the old warehouses.
Mm-hmm.
Know anything about that, would you?
Yes, I do.
Just doing my job.
Always appreciate doing business with a professional.
Thanks.
Hey, Charlie.
My client appreciates the work you did with his rat problem. Now, if you're buying, let's hear what you want.
Took a walk
Not now.
out in the fence. Had to talk with a man about something.
Need a place to stay? Try Hotel Rexford.
He asked me what she
That is some very smooth jazz. Huh. Oh, I was like, Hancock did what to who? But that was, I think, the guy when we first came in. When he shanked him.
Oh, that? A gun?
No. That's not a gun. This is a gun. See if we can talk to Hancock about the rat problem I fixed. Hello, sir. I fixed your rats.
Need to sell some junk?
No.
Head to Daisy's Discounts.
Palling around with McCready now, huh?
Yeah.
I've seen worse, Mercs.
A new player in Good Neighbor.
Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, McCready.
Hancock.
Welcome to
Hey, I don't mean to bitch, but aren't you supposed to be heading to Pickman Gallery for me?
Pickman Gallery, that's
What
right.
else you need?
What's your story, Hancock?
My favorite subject. I came into this town about a decade ago. Had a smooth set of skin back then. While I was busy making myself a pillar of this community, I would go on these, like, wild tears. I was young. Any chems I could find, the more exotic the better. Finally found this experimental radiation drug. Only one of its kind left, and only one hit. Oh man,
goodness.
the high was so worth it. Yeah, I'm living with the side effects, but hey, what's not to love about immortality?
You're immortal?
Well, not exactly. Ghouls just age really, really slow. Something about the rads, maybe? Who knows?
Wow.
All that chem use definitely prepared you for a career in politics.
People respect me because I don't put myself above them, alright? I sling and shoot up just like the next guy. Now, before you bring me down, is there anything else you need?
Looking for more work if you got any.
Nothing right now, sorry. But check around the neighborhood. Always something going on.
Okay. I don't know who liked that conversation.
You ever try chess? Sometimes you need to sacrifice a piece to keep the game going.
I missed it.
Keep that in mind.
Nice Pip Boy.
Yeah. Surprisingly, no one. I didn't have to kill a single person to get this Pip-Boy. Vault Tech gave it to me themselves. Right before they froze me for 200 years. Okay, so now...
You're blocking my light, doll.
This way. Doll. We're gonna go... this way. My screen is shaking like a crazy person. Okay, so next time we're gonna go into Bobby's place. We're gonna start the Bobby No-No's quest thing. The Big Dig is what it's called. Alright. In the meantime, thank you everyone and anyone who is watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.